what? I catch flack for this, and I don't care because I'm never going. I already made up my mind. I don't perform in the Deep South. I don't. There's certain places like I'll perform in Charlotte because it feels like it's a major metropolis. They're a little more, you know what I'm saying? I'll perform in Alpharetta, Georgia at the new Punchline, which is phenomenal. But Mississippi, with can't read? Nah, I'm good.
Can read in Mississippi, dog.
Let me tell you something. I did a club in Memphis called Chuckles once upon a time ago. You ever been to Chuckles?
Yeah, I've been to Chuckles.
And I was selling my CDs at that point. And one lady bought the CD and her girlfriend said to her, "Girl, how much that CD was?" Another dude was looking for his family and went, "Where they is?" My jokes come with some shit where you gotta match. You know what I mean? Based on how you talk, this shit ain't gonna fly with you.
But dog, that's the lingo down there. And this is crazy coming from a that didn't finish school.
Lingo. No. Understand the difference. Lingo is one thing. Articulation is something else.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta be able to articulate where they is, how much that CD was. Nah, that ain't lingo. That's go back to school.
Oh, you silly as hell.
And listen, we all know as black people culturally, we wear the two faces.
Yeah.
We know how we can go from, street around each other vernacular to corporate if we need to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll find myself slipping and saying some but you didn't get me to say where he is. When it's where are they? How much was that CD? Not how much that CD was.
You sell it to her though?
I sure did.
That's crazy, man. I got woke up with this. Aries Spears, don't be, the Deep South, man, don't be, all them old jokes about the South slow, haven't we proved that that's not true? Yeah, we might say over there in Scrimp, but we can't be slow because we see what we did with the rap game. And now you see what we do in the content game. And most of us from the South. You got Drewski he representing the South. Desert Banks, 85 South. Kountry Wayne's, and we could keep going. And a lot of us outsmarted the game by you trying to figure out how to go viral talking about people, and you ain't monetizing. You ain't figured it out. So a lot of people from the South don't figure out how to get this money the smart way instead of begging Hollywood, please let me in your movie and all this. Stop playing with us, man. Straight up. Good night.
Yo, it's Big Ant the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as old Aries Spears that got himself caught up in the capital C's once again. And he been on a roll here lately. And it's wild because he talking about slow and articulating and not really understanding, I guess, is what he means in education. But he the one that be out the loop, especially in that Vlad situation. And I had a links in the description where you can watch the clips at the beginning in full from the Dion Cole show where he said these things. And as Dion Cole has his own platform doing interviews, going up and things like that, he had him on as a guest. But Kountry Wayne caught wind of that. And I'll be real with you. Probably some little underlying stuff there with the comedian world because Kountry Wayne has had issues with others making comments about his comedy and talking about what he got going on. So Kountry Wayne gonna pop it as a Southern brother and things because when you say this, why would you alienate a market of people where there's plenty of money flowing and plenty of people that do understand and get jokes on all levels? But you would go on here and say these things. Now, if you follow Aries Spears, he's always had this regard with Southern rappers at times, places in the South at times. This isn't his first time saying it. And for me, I would say this, it would be entertaining because in the South, we talk about how each other talk and act from different cities, different regions, different counties, different towns, different states, even in the same city. Like certain neighborhoods be having different slang and lingo, dialect, and ways of dressing. We do that. Like, that's just what that is, but it's not funny when he says it at all. It just comes off as, hey, I think y'all really dumb and y'all really slow. Now, Aries Spears was born in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken, but later eventually moved to like the East Coast of New York. But I want to be clear with Aries Spears here, bro. People, your jokes ain't that cold and swift and you dropping some phenomenal jokes that's over the heads of the people of the South. You just don't have the flavor. Your jokes come off as whitewashed at times. Now, Dave Chappelle is a guy who also, at times, some of his jokes are more corporate and more to the liking of a more broader group as opposed to just black people and things. People understand his jokes. They understand different comedians' jokes, and they pull up and they support them. But it's plenty of money flowing through the South and opportunities for you to get booked. And you talk about how people articulate themselves. Let's keep it 100 with Aries Spears right here, bro. As the way I talk, as somebody from H-Time, you can't put me in no group. I told some people this the other night. It's crazy. As a brother from the South, for anybody from the South, bro, if you put us in any room and put us on stage and tell us to talk about something, there's not a group of people in America that speak English, no matter how broken our English is or how much we slang and articulate ourselves, they gonna all understand what we be saying. That's the beautiful thing about being black, Aries Spears. You just the one that kind of be lost to the sauce a little bit right here. Keeping it 100. Everybody go understand exactly what a person from the South meant, exactly what they was getting at. If bare minimum, if they can't understand, they gonna be able to do it enough to put the context clues together off the articulation. But Kountry Wayne jumped out there, say it's getting old, South been going crazy, South been hustling, they got some of the top comedians in the game, some of the top content creators in the game, and you the one that's lost to the slows. So it is so crazy because Aries Spears, as I told y'all, obstinate. That's the key word right there. He's very obstinate, stuck in his ways, stuck in his mind frame. You really alienate the whole market. And the thing is, we adapt to everything. He one of them dudes that still think that we don't listen to artists outside of the southern region because you see a couple comments online when everybody can come to the South and sell out. We go everywhere, bro. We go tap out, check out everything at H-Time. We gonna have our core that we gonna love first, that we go support, we go ride to, we go slide to, because that's the reflection of the culture of where we coming from. But we also go support good music from everywhere. We don't be tripping. I can just speak for H-Time on that. If it's cold, it's cold. We'll jam it, keeping it all the way 100. If it's funny, it's funny. We gonna rock with it. You can't say, well, y'all ain't on my level mentally, because people just ain't rocking with your comedy like that. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. On top of the fact, I want to make this clear with Aries Spears. You the one that don't know the game and the things of this nature because you're beefing with Vlad right now and you still ain't got on your YouTube channel, your own platform, and roasted him. You going back and forth, and now you trying to go back to his YouTube channel for free to have a last face-off, and I'm like, boy, you done lost. You giving him exactly what he want. You complaining about being paid and not making the money you think you should make after you heard what Boosie got. But then you willing to go back for free and make him more money that you not gonna get paid for when you could have just got on your channel a couple times and did a comedic roast at this point. What do you got going on? Kountry Wayne is right once again. Y'all don't be knowing the game. Like I say, it be some other lot of stuff going on in that comedy situation. He done had it out with a few comedians before, like Godfrey, Phase of Love, and things like that. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos. Tap into that Urban Politicians TV Patreon on the website of the app. Tell me what y'all think about that. Stay on your pivot. I got a new stream on there addressing that complex list and some other things for shit show 1,000.